Hey guys! Alright, so this is my newest group, and this group is to inspire those who are uninspired and who feel that they can't do anything, because I was one of those people. I was, and I had gotten so uninspired that I felt that I could not do anything with my life, and that it was all just gonna be, I was just gonna be a housewife and that was it. But you know something? I took that extra step and I finally decided to take a class and to finish my GED, and I start in exactly 8 days. It's the 30th, so start in 8 days, and I'm really excited about that. That's my orientation, and it could be a 10-week class, or depending on how smart I am. So this thing is supposed to be following my face. It's doing all this weird stuff right now. So I'm a little bit sick. Um, but this is the first video of the group, and I hope you guys enjoy it. The main thing that I want you to know is I'm Muslim. All of you know that, the ones of you that are in the group. And as a Muslim, we go to pray, and we go on Fridays to pray at, it's kind of like a church. It's called a masjid. And I'd come out of the masjid and I was waiting for my husband, and I seen these kids, they were playing around. There was this older guy with them, and they were playing this game. I didn't know what the game was. And it was one of those games where basically, like, the guys were rolling the dice, and then they had to, it seemed kind of like a truth and dare game. And so what happened was the guy had to go and hit another guy's car while it was moving and put a dent into the car. And because he didn't do it, they hid his stuff from him. And I interrupted them, and I was like, "Excuse me, what are you doing? You could get hurt or in trouble for this. There's a lot of things that could happen." And the older guy, I asked him, I was like, "What are you doing with these kids?" I was like, "Don't you have school or something that you should be doing?" I'm sorry, that was my Facebook popping up there. Um, um, and someone telling me don't add me to groups. And to the new group. Anyways, so then I was like, okay, well, I said to them, I was like, don't you have something, like, I asked him, I was like, what are you going to be doing for the rest of your life? Like, wouldn't that screw it up? He's like, oh, no, we're Latino, we're not ever going to be anything. And I looked at him and I was like, what do you mean you're Latino, you're not going to be anything? What kind of words are those? To me, that's nothing. And I was like, well, he said to me, he's like, well, Latinos are nothing. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, look at George Lopez, look at, you know, all of these other Latinos that you were saying are nothing. They're something, and they're something big. There are plenty of Latinos that are something. And I was like, if everyone thought that way, then no one would be nothing. And then, of course, he didn't have anything to say. And this is what this page is really about. It's about spreading the word to the younger crowd that they can be something, that they can do something with themselves, that they don't have to sit back and let society run them, and that there are ways for them to do things. And if they need help, that I'm here. And this is what I'm going to go to school for after I get my GED. I'm going to go to school for like human resources, stuff like that. Like, this is what I want to do. I want to help the youth because they are tomorrow's future. So if you could help me by showing this to other kids, whether they're Muslim, I don't care what religion you are, because to me, you're human and I love you. And honestly, you have a soul and you have something worthwhile. You have you have inside of you something that no one else has, because if you have a dream, you can make that dream a reality. And don't let anyone tell you any different, because I did. I did. And it wasn't their fault. And it wasn't anyone else's fault, because we all make mistakes. Trust me. I'm not mistake free. I'm not an angel. I'm not. And those mistakes, to be honest, I wouldn't take any of them back. And I wouldn't change anything in my life. Nothing. But if you could do it without making those mistakes, I would love to help you do it. Because you could be somebody. And you could be somebody's mentor and show them the right way too. And that's what I want to be. That's what I want to show you you can be. You're just so important. You just never know how important really you are. You don't have to be out there doing nothing on the streets, you know, being homeless or being on welfare. It's not bad being on those things, but let me tell you, being something more, you'll feel so much better. You will. And yeah, there are things that hold you back, but I'll be here the whole way. And you know where to find me. I'll talk you through it. I'll help you any way I can. Maybe I won't have the money, but I have words. I got words. And boy, do I got words. I'm a talker. And I'll talk to you any way I can. I'll talk you through it. And God will be with you there. You're never alone, alright? You're never alone. The tears you cry, they're always heard. Always. The everything you go through, it's always seen. The good you do, it's always known. Know that, alright? Just know that. Know that everything you go through, it's always known. Always. I hope you know that this is for you. And I love you. I might not know you, but I love you. I really do. I hope this helps. I really do. Keep in touch with me. Get in touch with me and let me help you.